going to explain how you can create a couplet map, creating a group layer, and using some custom attributes to create a couplet map. I don't think we have any point map here, but majorly map design. Let me just talk about that. Map design. Did you get my point? I'm going to add what I know to this content also. But basically what we are dealing with now is map design. We are done with the introductory part. Yeah. Now we are going to the mapping aspect. Now you go to your Arcmap. You're familiar with this already. I assume that. Yes. You have your menu bar, the toolbar, table of contents, display window, the layout modes, and the system toolboxes. Now, this is my Nigeria. I told you something the other time that if you want to, let's assume I check this and I can't find my layer anymore on the display window. What do? Right click and what? Zoom to what? To layer. So you have it back. Anytime you're working and you notice that your work is gone, you can't find anything else, anything more. Then you just right click on that layer, your feature layer, and then what? Zoom to what? To bring it up. Did you get my point now? Yes. No. Let's assume that I don't have anything else again. This is what I'm trying to say. I don't have anything on my window. Do you get my point? Now, and I have feature layer in here. You can just right click and then zoom to layer. So what's the question? You can remove it. So what if you remove the layer? Then you had the data. It was not here when we were adding data, right? Yeah. Don't worry, check the video, okay? We added the data already. But sometimes, let's assume that you remove this, you still have some privilege of bringing it back to some lengths, but not all. It doesn't work for all. You remove this now. Did you see that it's gone? Yes. And then, did you see this button, undo, right? Yes. Click it will be back. Did you get that done? But it doesn't work in all cases. Let's assume that you've deleted, like you've removed for a very long time, and then you want to bring it back, it won't work. The recent feature layer you removed is what will be brought back to the environment. Did you get my point? Now you have the Nigerian state and the local government, and I want to create a couplet map for this. How do you create a couplet map? It's just like you have colors with different zones. That's couplet maps. Did you get my point? Let me show you an example. Double click on your Nigeria. Oh, sorry, the state rather. Nigeria is just one. Assuming I have the entire Africa. Now, I can create a couplet map for the entire Africa. And you see Nigeria maybe in blue, Togo in red. Did you get my point now? So, the color variation pertaining to each country is all called couplet map. Did you get my point now? Now, let's have with respect to states. Did you get what I'm trying to say? Now, double click on your state, or go to the properties of your states. Now, symbology. Did you get my points? Okay. Under your symbology, check the categories. Did you get? From the categories, check admin one name. That is the state, right? Yes. Now uncheck this and add all value. Concentrate. Gideon. Add all words. All values. You can see I have all the states listed, right? Yes. Just click on this color ramp and then select any color ramp of your choice. Then pick that. Did you get my points? Yes. And then apply. Apply first and see what I'm trying to say. And just click OK. Yep. Did you see that now? Did you see this? This is an example of what? The couplet map. So anybody saying, now, wait, let me try to unlabel this. Sometimes you can prepare a couplet map without labeling. So anywhere I see color, maybe Apia, whatever. Did you get what I'm trying to say? You use color to represent, to interpret the state. The legend, that will be under your legend. Good. Did you get my point now? So this is an example of couplet map. So you can add up your labeling just to make it interactive to the user or the client. That okay, this is also place, this is also place, and everything. But this is an example of a couplet map. Did you get my point now? You can create a couplet map with respect to your population. to see which state has the highest population. Did you record the assignment I gave to you now? You record the assignment. I asked you to go and populate your state's shapefile with the population. So next class, you're going to use that to create a choropleth map with respect to what? The population. So be able to see which states are having the highest population in terms of color. Did you get my point now? Now let me use an example for you. Let me go back to my state. Go back to the symbology. Click on my unique values. The field value, instead of it to be admin one name, it will now be what? Population. Did you get what I'm trying to say now? Now let's assume that my shape area is the population. Okay, let me just use shape area as an example. I want to see which state has the highest area compared to another. Did you get my point? Using a color. Now click on this. Add all values. Did you see that? You can see all the values here. They're listed. Now, if you click on this quantity, graduated colors, you want to see variation in colors based on a particular field. Did you get my point now? Now, the field will be what? Let me say area. Let's assume that this is population. Did you get my point? Let's assume that this shape area is population. Now, click OK. Did you see that? The shape area means that every state that falls within this range, 3.98 to 6 is having what? Highest area. You can see the red, we have Niger State. Did you see that? Yeah. So Niger is one of the biggest states in Nigeria. We have Borno. We have, which one is this? I think maybe Taraba, good. Taraba, and then we have other ones like that. So we have how many states with highest landmass? That's 3. Niger, Taraba, and Borno. Did you get that? So you can interpret. I don't know what I guess what I'm trying to say. So these are examples of choropleth map. So we're using color to interpret. Did you get that now? So in terms of population now, so the states with the highest population, based on the data you've inserted, right, will be populated. Did you get my point now? It will be populated. So you can see which state has the highest population compared to another. So maybe you can use a color range of maybe from red to blue, or maybe a tone variation of red. Maybe red, deep red to faint red to light red. Did you get my point now? So that is all about choropleth map. Now, you will notice in what is the final product of every survey. The objective of survey is what? No. What's the objective of survey? To prepare what? Maps and plans. That's the objective. The maps and plans, that's all. Why are we doing survey? It's to prepare what? Maps and plans, so that people can see that this is a plan, this is a map. That's all. Did you get that now? So now, looking at this now, I need to prepare this on a map using a layout. Remember I told you we have some important, let me say, segment or interface in Arcmap. We have the what? The menu bar, the toolbar, the table of contents, the layout modes. That's where we are going to now. And then we have the toolboxes. Toolboxes is for spatial analysis. That is for the intermediate class. You get my point now. Everything you'll be learning now is just to get yourself familiarized, bringing in data, table of contents, toolbars, menu bar, and some layouts modes. How to implement layout modes. So layout modes is you want to print out. That's when we go to layout modes. We have data view and layout mode, or layout view. Now, if you check these two things, did you see that? Data view, right? And what? Layout view. So click on this layout view. You see that? This is just like you have something like the templates where you want to print. Did you get that now? So you need to understand this thing too, because for everything you do in your data view, you have to represent it on a layout view to export as for someone else to see that this is what I've done. Did you get that? Did you get that? So now, you can see, who can tell me what to do in this type of case? I want to bring this Nigerian to fit to this paper. Who can tell me what to do? Like, it's very far away. Zoom to what? No. Zoom to layer. Anytime you have your layer very far away from you, just zoom to layer. It will bring it back. Did you get my point now? Zoom to layer. It will zoom everything to the normal standard. Did you get my point now? No. You are lacking your map cosmetics. What are the map cosmetics? Map elements. You can't print a map without all those things. I don't have any title. I don't have true note. If I give it to anyone, they say, this is a diagram. That's why everybody knows that this is a map. I tell you this is a diagram because they don't have those standard elements. Did you get my point now? So that's the way it works. So now, this is the frame. Now, I want to change the paper size. Let's assume that I don't like this paper size. You get my point? Or maybe I don't like it in landscape, portrait. I need it in landscape. Did you get my point? Yes. How do you do that? You right click. You know, I told you everything we are dealing with now is a toolbox and the toolbar and table of contents, the menu bar and everything. Did you get my points now? Tire or bone, which and did you get? Do you went somewhere? All right. Oh, check group, Abby. All right, you're welcome. Now, let's assume I want to print out now. You get my points? I already zoomed this to layer, but I'm not okay with the paper size. How do you bring out your paper size? There's something called layout option. Right click here. This is it. Did you see that? It's checked already. Let me uncheck it. Now, because I'm in a layout view, I need something like that. Now you're gonna see where it's gonna display now. Sorry, I'm coming. Don't mind me, I have a lot of Tuesday. Okay, here it is. Here it is. This is the layout. Now check this area very well. Check this area very well. I want to uncheck it now. So check that place very well. You see something is gonna go. Something is gonna leave that point. Did you see that? Yes. It's gone. Yeah. You saw something reference, right? Yes. When we get there, you need that too. Did you get my points now? Yes. Good. So I need to bring it back. So I have that. So this is my layout toolbar, right? So everything you'll be learning in business is toolbar. You're not dealing with any spatial analysis yet. You get my point now? So when you get to the intermediates, that's when you start using the system toolboxes. That's when we use this, all these boxes, like, let me show you. This is when we use all these toolboxes. Did you see that? Yeah. 3D analysis, cartography, MV, editing. Did you get that? Data management, data interoperability, conversion, and everything. Did you get my point now? That's when we start using all these things. When we get to the, what's it called? Analysis, spatial analysis parts. That's the intermediate class. Did you get that? But the basis, we just understand all this first. Now, I want to change the paper size. You notice that this is my layout toolbar, right? Now, you see change layouts. If you check all those icons, they have their own meaning. You get my point? So you navigate to change layouts. Click on that. And it will ask you which paper size do you want. Normally, if you click on that at first, this is the first place it's taking you to, my templates. Did you get my point now? Yes. So you are the one to navigate towards ISO A paper sizes. Did you get what I'm trying to say? Yes. Now, paper size. Which one are you planning to pick? Let's say maybe A2. I need it in portrait. I'm just saying. Did you get my point now? Yes. You can decide. It's your choice. Now, my own is A2 portrait. Now, I'll choose this. You get my point? Yes. Now, finish. Did you see that? Man? The toolbar, you need to introduce the toolbar called layout. Did you get that? So once you click on this, you have this. You have everything here. You have this particular, you can see my mouse, right? You have everything here. And then you click on the change layouts. The first thing you do is, here is my templates. That's the first thing you have. Did you get my point? That's the first thing you have. Then you go to ISO A paper sizes. And then you click on what? You check, you choose whatever paper size of your choice. Did you get my point? And it's your choice. So for my own choice, I'm picking A2 portraits. So I'm going to finish that. So I have something like this. Now, zoom in to the states. Get my point now. Right. Good. zoom in to the layer, zoom to layer, that particular layer you want to print out, zoom to layer. Now, looking at this now, it's lacking neat line. You know there's a neat line for map element, right? That neat line is a border line. Do you get my point, sir? Yeah. So from this you can see you already know your cartography in theory. From these GIS now, you already know what your map element is. So you don't need to be cramming. You just when I'm trying to prepare I added something called true north, title, coordinate system, scale bar, scale test. What is again? Neat line, the projection. Did you get my point, sir? Now, everything I'm going to add up here. And everything is within your what? The menu bar. You know, I told you something like everything you'll be learning is menu bar, toolbar, display window, layout modes, table of content. Did you get my point, sir? You're not dealing with all those two boxes yet. Now, insert. Did you see that? What is this? Neat line. That is the border. You can start with anything. Did you get my point, sir? Now, I always like starting with my border. My borderline. Now click on that. It asks you the placement. Are you placing this around all elements? I would say place inside what? The margins. Be careful here. Place inside where? The margins. Now, it's not specified which type of border do you want. There are a lot of styles. Did you see that? There are a lot of border lines. You know, some like thick black, some like something like designs. Like, did you get my point now? I always prefer this. Is that this or this? Did you get my point now? So it's a choice. So let me use this. Did you get that? Now click OK. It's there. Did you see that? Did you see the borderline? So that's the borderline. This extent here is the paper size. Did you get that? So this is the borderline. Just like you have in AutoCAD or your architectural design, you draw your borderline. You have a paper size. The paper size is existing. You measure maybe 0.5 or 1 meter or 1 centimeter rather from the edge. Then you draw a borderline. So the same thing. Did you get my point, sir? Yes, sir. So that is the first thing. I've introduced my borderline. Now, which is you know something like that? It's gone. Zoom to what? Zoom to layer is not working too, because we're in layout view. Right click here, zoom all what? Page. Did you get my point, sir? I did zoom to layer the other time. It's not working. I wasn't in my data view. I mean what? Layout view. If you try that zoom to all page in data view, it will not work. Let me go back to my layout data view. Now right click. Did you see that? Did you see anything like that? Did you get what I'm trying to say now? So the view is quite different. Data view is where you prepare your data, manipulate, analyze, do whatever thing you want to do. Layout view is where you arrange, print, put every legend, blah, 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 and everything. Now, come back to my layout view. Right click, you can see zoom all page, so it will bring everything out. If this map is very small within this page, that is when the zoom to layer works. Let me do something now. You can notice something that we have two pan symbol. We have one in my layout. This is my layout toolbar, and this is my navigation toolbar, where you zoom in, zoom out, pan. Did you see? This is the pan I'm trying to talk about. We have a difference between this pan and this pan. They are different. If you click on this pan, you can see what is going on. You're moving the entire paper, like you're moving it from one place to another. Did you see that? Yes. Now, if you click on this navigation pan, you are moving only the maps. Did you see the difference? Now, the zoom to layer now. Let me try to do this. Sorry. 500. 15 million. Did you see that? Nigeria is too far away. Now, how do we bring this to zoom to layer? That's what I'm going to. Did you get that now? Yes. So you just zoom this to layer, everything will be back to normal. But as when you don't see this rectangle, all this rectangle, you just right click and do what? Zoom all page. Did you get the difference? And I told you the difference between two pan here. we have the pan to what? To move all the entire paper size. And then we have the one to drag the what? The map itself. So you can shift it to left, shift it to right. You can even say, okay, I want to put every type. It's gone again. Did you see that now?
Yes.
Now, let's say I want to write everything underneath. I can move this one up. Did you get my point now?
Yes.
I can move this one down. Did you get my point now? So depending on your choice, but let's place it at the middle for this tutorial sake. Did you get that now? Now click on select feature. Select feature means you want just to select, just an arrow alone. Did you get my point now? Select feature, you can only click select element or the pan, right? We are on the same page. Good. You can tilt it so that others can. So for those so you can just tilt it. I think you have it on the sound system. Now you have something related to this, or you can just sit at the middle here. So just to. Sorry. Did you get that now? Now, so you zoom this to layer. Once you zoom that to layer, now I want to add. I've added my what? The need line, right? Now what is again? You can start with anything. Though. I want to add text. Text. I want to type. Look at my points. I want to type something. Just click on text. You have to be very careful. Once you click on text, there is a particular small dot that is on your map. Oh my God! Never took off the light. Now, remember I told you if you insert text, you're going to have a small, what's it called? Small dot display text. So you double click on that, and then you type. This is what map of Nigeria, right? Map of Nigeria. So you change the symbol. You get my point? Maybe the text height maybe 20, depending on choice. Bold it in italic, and just click OK. Apply first. Click OK. Did you see that? And you move it up. This is too small to what I have. Double click on it again. Change the symbol. Make it like maybe 40. Did you get that? Okay. Like this. I'm still good this way. Did you get that? Are we on the same page?
Yes.
Now, insert the what? True not. You can use any one of your choice. So, depending on anyone, Sha. Everyone will find. Did you see that? So that is the true notes. What is it again? The legend. Yeah, I'll send it to the group page. So insert the legend. Insert the legend. Let me just insert all the states. Go ahead. Are you with me? Can you see what I'm doing? Next. I need a border for that. I need a border for that legend. Next. And then the area. I want something like this shape. Did you get my point? Then next. Did you see that? Did you see how the shape is? So this is the map showing like area distribution of states. See, it's gone. See, it's very far. Right click, zoom to all page. Did you get that now? Now, double click on the states. Double click on the states. You can see the label, right? You can rename this. What can we call this? Largest state, right? Very large states. Or can somebody give me a grammar to use for that? I want very small states, small state, or what's the decision? Let me have it. I want to class based on area. Small zone. I say very small zones. Or what do you think? Very large. Large, okay. Moderate. Very large. You get that? So large. Moderate. Small. Did you get that now? Very small. Did you get that? You get what we did here? So very small what? Area. Can we put area? Yep. Very small area. Small area, moderate area. So very small area, very large area. So now click OK. So you can see everything has changed. Did you see that? You see that? So we'll be able to see which state has a very small area. Did you see this? So you can see we are preparing a map already. Now, I don't want this shape area to show up. I want to remove it. Oh. There's a way I can edit this. Yes. There's a way that I can edit it. This is a polygon. It should. Okay, yep. You just show it now. Good, exactly. Delete that. Did you get that now? Just over on that particular thing for a long time. I like it and over it for a long time. It asks, do you want to edit it? I don't need anything. Then you delete it away. Did you get that now? So that is gone. You can see the states. Very small area, very small states, moderate states. Or can we just say very small state, or what do you think? Oh, yeah. Let's just leave it this way. Yeah. Let's leave it this way. Yeah, so you can increase the vertex of that legend to make it big. Did you see that? Did you see that? As I'm increasing the vertex of that legend, it's becoming more bigger. How good? So I've inserted my legend. Don't forget to label your states. Did you get my points? I taught how you can label, right? Admin 1. So you can see all those states has been what? Labeled. Did you see that? So the moderate states are what? Ogun, Oyo, Edo, Delta, Kogi, Nasarawa, Cross River. You get my point? Plateau. So you can see the classification somehow. So the very small areas are what? We have Ekiti, Lagos, Anambra, Imo. Did you get my points now? Yes. So the small areas are what? Osun, Ondo, Bayelsa, River, Enugu. So the large areas are, in terms of area, Benue, Kwara, Kaduna, Bauchi, Adamawa. Did you get that? And then the very big one are what? The very large areas are what? The Niger, Taraba, and Borno. Did you see that now? So from this map, you can see I'm already passing information to people. Did you get that now? So what other things do we need here? We need the scale bar. You can choose any one of your choice. Did you get that? I prefer this on default. Just go to the properties. Below center. All these are your own what's it called? Choice. Kilometer. Click OK and then click OK. So everything will be here. So you can drag the vertex to make it big. Did you see that? And then try to bring it down. Did you see that? This is your legend. you can put background color to your legend.
So that scale bar, can we use like the normal representation, like 1:?
That is scale test.
Okay.
Did you get that now? That is verbal. Is it verbal or ratio? You have been taught cartography. You have statements, verbal and scale bar. So depending on choice, let me use this. So 1 centimeter represents 41 kilometer. Did you get that? Did you get what I'm trying to do now?
Yeah.
Now, what is again? Coordinate system. It's A, very small. Change the symbol, increase it to like maybe 18 or did you get my point now?
Yeah.
So here's the coordinate system. Did you get that? This is the coordinate system, WGS94. Insert, dynamic text. Oh, sorry. Insert, dynamic text, coordinate system. You can put the current dates. Did you see that? You can put the time, at what time this map is produced. Did you see that? All these are automated. Did you see that now? So the time is 12, I prepared this map 12:22, 51 seconds PM on 6/1/2024. Did you get that now? So now, my legend, I want to add a background to this legend. Right click on it, go to the properties. Frame, background. Let me use sepia. Okay, did you see that?
Yes, sir.
Did you see what I just did?
Yes.
So like that, like that. So now, what is again? What do you think? Okay, the grid coordinates. Click on this frame. Did you get that? This map frame. Right click. Properties. Do you see the grids? New grids. I'm not going to use projected because of what? It's covering 3 zones. So I'm using geographical. So leave it to graticus, not measured grid. Did you get what I'm trying to say? Measured grid is all this projected coordinate system. Gratical is parallels and meridians. You get my point? Parallels are the equator, the meridians are prime meridian. Did you get that? In your astronomy, have you done astronomy? The latitude and longitude, yeah. Your latitude are parallels. Parallels, yeah. Latitude. Meridians. These are meridians. Because you have your prime meridian passing through the Greenwich meridian from England straight down to Ghana and whatever. If you bisect your, what's it called? Your globe, the midpoint, which is 0, to the right, to the left. I think it's passing through England somehow straight down to Ghana and whatever. If you check it. So now, you can see this gratical and labels. Do you need all those straight lines on your map? You can see the preview, the map preview. I don't like that. It doesn't make my maps look good. So I always use tick. You can see tick, just like plus, 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 plus. Not all those straight line that will make my map to... And you can also use it, it's a choice. But you can make this faint. Did you get my point, sir?
Yeah.
You can use it. Just make it faint. The next. Okay. Did you see that? And then you can notice that the text is very small. So I'm going to the properties again. The graticle has been added. Then click on the properties. I want to increase the label. The label is too small. Altogether.
Yes.
So you can make it to like maybe 16. Okay, apply. Drag it to the side. It's too small. Is it okay? Use 20. I think it's okay that way. But use 20, then go to properties again. And I think you're okay with the subdivision of the grid. I'll go with that. Just 3. If you want to change it, you can click on the interval. Right? Make this 3, make this 3. Okay, apply. Did you see that? You have more subdivision. Did you get what I'm trying to say now? And then you can notice that the orientation of this one on the left here is somehow horizontal. You can change it to maybe vertical. Just go to your labels. The vertical label should be left and right. Click on it and apply. Did you see that?
Yes.
It has been changed to what? Vertical. Did you get my point now?
Yes.
So all these things are just, the more you are familiar with this, the more things you can do. So you can just click OK and then right click and zoom to extent. You can see we are already presenting our map already. Can you see that? You can see that? Did you see that now? So click outside and then you have the scale, the projected system, and then the map of Nigeria. You can just try to make it up. This is map of Nigeria in terms of area. Did you get that? Name, the name. Don't forget, you have to add your name. Let me use can you just give yourself a name so that a group name, like just I want to how do you do that? You insert. You can use your text. Let me use text. You can either copy this. You get my point? Paste. You get that? Double click on it and then edit. Do you get that now? So prepared by or author. So what are the names? Give me one name. Spell it. Team what? Legacy. Okay, right. Spell it, please. TEAM, right? LEGACY, right? So, did you see that now? So you can change the symbol, edit the symbol, advanced text properties. All these things are advanced. Did you get my point?
Yes.
But if you check the video, you understand better. Did you see that? It's gone totally. Did you get that now? So you guys prepare a map. Did you get that? Did you see that now? Control S. Don't forget to save your drawing. Control S. Do you remember that? Save. Control S. So what else again? What else again should be on the map? Let me try to move my Nigeria a little bit up. So use the span. I want it centralized. Did you see that?
Yes.
I don't want it to be biased. So you can just click on the arrow again. So back to normal. Now, what else again? What else can we add up? Good. Can so please put on your data. Let me try to put on something here. So we already have the map of Nigeria, the states, very very small area. So we are trying to classify the Nigerian states with respect to area. Did you get my point now? So we classify this into how many classes? 5 classes. You get my point? So we notice that from that 5 classes, 3 states are having the highest land mass. You get my point now? We have land mass, 3 states. Then the moderate, the small state, and everything. We are able to see that. So you can export this type of map and post it online. So people can make use of this, and they will source it like data source. Team legacy. Did you get that? Did you get my point now? So that's it. GIS is very interesting. So please, I'm waiting so that I can add the last thing. So the last thing is optional. Switching on, alright, let me connect. Okay, good. Now, the last one is optional. Always ensure that you're not adding data from ArcGIS Online. Issue is that our software is not, you get my point.
You always make sure that we're not adding data from
ArcGIS Online. Online. You know the reason why already. I don't have to state that. You get my point. So we are adding data with respect to BaseMap. You can add data from your file and add data from BaseMap, but don't ever add data from ArcGIS Online unless you have a student trial version or whatever. Did you get my point? Right license. But for students without much, and we got to learn and get my point. So that's it. So now you can notice that immediately I click on this, they are not active. Right? Good. Now you now go to the your desktop. There's an icon for an ArcGIS there. You get my point? You can see it's not connected. Just double click or right click text connection now. It'll be 2. You get my point? Is that you double click or text connection now? So once you do that, you notice something saying ArcGIS connected. So once it's connected, you have to be very careful. Do you get my point now? Now you can see it's, what do you have now? Connected, right? Connected, right? Now you notice that these 2 things are active now. So don't add data from this. Do you get my point now? But you can add data from this. Did you get? So let's click on this. So the base map is just like, it's going to give us the neighboring. You're going to see now, you're going to have the ocean parts. You're going to have a lot of base maps displayed here. So can you see this now? You can see imagery. You can see imagery with labels. Did you see that? You can see the streets, but I prefer the topography. Use the topography, okay? Add it. So I'm adding the topography. How good? So once you add it, just wait till it loads. So it's going to load the base map with respect to this map frame. If you are trying to connect to ArcGIS Online, it will ask you to supply your username and password, and you don't have it, so don't disturb yourself. Did you get my point? So it's working. Did you see this now? You can see the ocean parts. Did you see that? The neighboring countries. Did you see what's going on now?
Yes.
So you can see the difference between the previous one and this one. Just to make it more enhanced, to enhance your map. So that people can say, okay, this is the exact way you're working with the Nigerian. So you can see the neighboring, we have the Niger, the Benin, the Cameroon, and stuff like that. Did you get my points now? So now your author is Team Legacy. Now, this is map of Nigeria. So you prepare this map, so date and everything. So we believe that all our map cosmetics are all present on the map. So the next line is to export our map. Click on the file, export what? Map. So, GIS training, faculty, let me just put it here. I'll start Team Legacy, right? Then you do what? Save it. So you wait till it's saved. You're going to see something like a gauge like loading from 0% to 100% now. So you cannot see that. So you can see it's loading already. Can you see that?
Yes.
It's loading 56%. So once it's 100%, it's say export complete. You have it there. So it's a very So can you see that? It's what? Exports complete. Did you get that now?
Yes.
So that is all about that. So I have a question?
The not
Arrow, yeah. It's automated.
is it
You don't have to, you can't tilt it. It's automated. Everything is referenced to the nodes in GIS environment. In your AutoCAD, you can tilt. Here, you don't tilt. Everything is referencing to the nodes. Did you get my point, sir? Now let me try to, where's the, okay. I want to open that so that, yeah, start time legacy. So we'll be able to see that ourselves. So we'll be able to see our map. Can you see that now? Did you see that? This is what we did now. So these are auto same legacy. This map was produced exactly 12:37, date 6/1/2024. The team are the autos are the team legacy. So you can see that. So this is a very good map, and at least you're starting now. And very soon now you become geospatial analyst. So do you have any question to ask? Any question?